just outside of Nashville is a small town called Columbia, Tennessee. I have this beautiful town square that has an independent record store that deals almost exclusively in vinyl. So what better place to talk to Allison and Crystal Steele of 2Steel Girls about their independent release than this fantastic record store.
I'm not lying in the bed you made. Too many dirty deeds taking up my place. No,
I'm with Allison and Crystal Steele of 2Steel Girls. We've made quite a trip to see you, ladies. Thanks for joining us on Show Reel.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming to see us.
It's a genuine pleasure. Now, I'm sorry, which one's the mom again?
I think she's outside. I picked this lady up off the street. She looked pretty cool, though.
Well, we're very excited about having you at the Strand Theater on July 28th, but we want to find out more about the two of you, how this all got started, and of course, we are well aware of the big audition from The Voice and going into the finals, but tell me just a little bit about that in your own words. How did all this come together?
Well, for The Voice, it was kind of something that found us, which was really cool. And we were really new to doing music. We'd probably only performed as a duo together like 5 times. So
really?
We
so this,
yeah.
so
know
you
what the heck we were doing.
Well, we
sang in church, but that's so different from performing. So, you know, we went, auditioned on The Voice, and ended up making it on Blake's team, which was super cool.
Yeah. So how, and what was the process like working with somebody like Blake Shelton on a daily basis? Or how
Oh gosh, he's exactly what you see on television, which is refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a down-to-earth country boy. He doesn't seem to have any airs about him. Very kind and very funny all the time.
Yeah, it was cool. Pretty much, he gave us the advice that we should have taken at the time, but we didn't, and then finally did take now, which was just be yourselves.
Right.
And it's, I guess when you know that you're different than everybody else kind of in your genre, it's a little scary to be yourself.
Yeah.
And you look at yourself and you can see all your flaws, or maybe you magnify your flaws a little too much and you go, oh, I don't know if they'll like me. Like, this is going to be a tough one. But then, you know, we finally come around and we took like the long way around the mountain to get to where we are now. But
well, that's a good point.
we're happy about it.
The show that you were on aired back in 2012, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is quite a period of time between that and releasing your first full-length extended play album.
Yeah.
So what was the route that brought you to all that?
I guess it was taking, you know, we were very green. So we thought, well, there's all these people who've been in the industry. They know what they're talking about. Maybe we should listen to them. You know, so we got advice of maybe you should dress more like Carrie Underwood. Maybe you should just sing this song. And if you do this song now, you know, later on you can do what you want to do as an artist. So it was, we were just told over and over, like, make these compromises. You'll get to where you want to get, and then you can do it. But you know, we got to the point where it wasn't getting us really anywhere. I don't think it came across as genuine because it wasn't who we were. And we also got to where we just hated music. You know, we recorded some songs. Yeah, we recorded some songs that we have never, still to this day, ever played out live.
Oh, wow.
Because we hated them that much. That's pretty bad when you hate your own music, you know, but we did it because they're like, oh, this is what we got to do. And it really was not fun. And, you know, we just decided, you know, if we're going to do music, we're going to do it our way and do what we love and quit trying to fit into what everyone else thinks that we should do. Because the truth is, people have their opinions, but no one really knows what's going to work. So we may as well be happy.
Clearly, you still had a rabid fan base because you announced a crowdfunding campaign to launch the funding for your CD. And that took how long?
14 days.
And you raised?
Over $33,000.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Truly amazing.
It's pretty cool.
So you basically got the funding you needed
to
create the CD that you wanted.
Yeah.
And what was that process like?
Oh, it was like the best ever.
It was incredible. Our producer is Mike Kyle, and he works with Reba. He's not a well-known name or anything like that. And all these years we've been compromising, and Mike was a really good friend of ours, and he said, if you ever decide to make music that is you, he said, that's what I love. And I just wish you would make something authentic to yourselves. And so when we thought about this project, we said, we're miserable doing music right now. We're going to do something we love and just hope our fans are okay with it. And we went in the studio and co-produced with Mike. And it was just an incredible creative process. We're both very creative, and so it was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
So you're both creative, mother-daughter. Did it really go that smoothly? Or were
Yeah,
there,
it actually
were there any
did.
issues?
The only hard thing about it is we were trying to push it out really quickly.
Yeah.
To answer your question, though, we do fight.
We do fight a lot.
We do, but we get over it fast.
Yeah.
To sit up here and say, "Oh, well, we always get along," that's ridiculous. No one ever gets along, and if
We
they
wanna
tell you
slice
that
and
they,
dice each other every
sometimes
now
you
and
like
then.
flip each other off or like throat chop somebody, but then we get over it really fast. Like we have a really, I guess, unique relationship in that way of. Yes, we are mother-daughter, but we also are co-owners of a business.
Sure.
So, you know, sometimes things just have to be handled, and sometimes we get on each other's nerves. We live together, we work together, we're in the studio together, we travel together.
Well,
We're always together.
The band is a family affair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad is a drummer,
Okay.
and my brother usually plays guitar with us, but he hasn't as much lately. He has a little baby, and so he takes care of her.
Apparently he has no priorities.
He has the right priorities.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So, but the whole process of going into the studio, the hardest part of it was we were trying to crank it out pretty quick. So we had some long nights, and there were some days where we were in the studio like forcing yourself to sing, and like no matter how many times you tried, it just wasn't working. And it's like, I just think we need to take a break. We'd take a day off, come back, and then it would be easy, you know. So that was the hardest part, but it was so fun to get to be creative and not put any restrictions on yourself of going, okay, well, we need this tempo and that tempo and this sounding, and let's add mandolin so it sounds more country. You know, we didn't do any of that.
It's very eclectic. You'll hear, you know, we even redid a Janis Joplin song. We covered a Janis Joplin song.
Yeah.
So we love it.
Yeah,
really
we're
something we really
eclectic
love.
people. We love all kinds of music, as I think most people do. They have, you know, they like country and rock and maybe older music and R&B stuff, and that's how we are. So I think that really came across in our music. So there's a lot of different sounds.
So you released the CD, The Real Thing, so I guess the title was somewhat symbolic of the...
Yeah, that's why we picked it. The real us.
Excellent,
No BS.
excellent. So, and then it released, and then you had the Nashville Universe Awards,
Yeah.
and you got 2 awards out of that one.
Yeah.
We got Entertainer of the Year, which blew our minds, and Song of the Year for our one of our songs on our album's called "In Your Head" or "In My Head."
In My Head.
In My Head. And we got Song of the Year for that, so it was pretty crazy. And
Now,
then
did you pick the song as far as what you wanted to have submitted as for consideration for Song
our
of the Year, or
fans
did the
did
fans
that.
did that? So the
Fans
fans
did
listened to
that.
the song, listened to the CD,
Yeah.
and
Well,
It was just a single at that
At that
time.
point, yeah, we
Okay,
had
so that was
released
the-
that, and then Queen Bee was our first 2 singles we released, and that In My Head ended up getting, you know, where fans could vote on it, so we could win that, and so they voted for it, and we got it, so that's why we ended up singing that
Fantastic.
on the show. Yeah.
I should have kept you as a dream. At least then you'd still be loving me. I'm doing fine, it doesn't hurt. 'Cause you can't lose what isn't yours. Ooh, and I keep trying to deny it. You were never mine, and now I know. Sometimes I wish we never met, so I wouldn't have to remember to forget all of the things you never said. 'Cause you only loved me in my head.
You can't be more excited about that because this is an independent record on your part. I mean, this is not a label, and from what I understand, it's already actually made some noise. It's hit
Yes.
iTunes.
Yes, we charted on iTunes album charts, and we were shocked at that. But then we started charting on Billboard. And we had Billboard contact us, and we were like, what?
Yeah, they emailed us. They said, well, send us this and this information. You might be on one of our charts. And we're like,
Might be.
are you
Yeah.
serious? are you trying to joke with me right now?
Do you need me to write a check or something like that?
Yeah, no, but it was pretty cool. And so to see that, with, like you said, as an independent artist with no label, gosh, we haven't been on national television for a while.
Right.
That's our fan base is incredible.
Yeah.
And we're
well,
so
the
thankful
coolest
for our
thing
fans.
about it is this is us just being ourselves.
Sure.
And to see so many people get behind it and people love it so much, and then it's also doing all this great stuff, that means that people really do love it, and they're cool with us being ourselves, which is that's
kind of refreshing, isn't it?
It's nice
You get
to
to go out
know
and do your own
that
thing.
I can just go and do what I love and not have to worry about all the other stuff, and people still love it.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to your performance on July 28th at the Strand Theater in Zillionople, Pennsylvania. But what else is coming up for you?
We are actually just working on promoting our album right now, which is really exciting. I just went on a vacation, so we got a little bit of a break there. I know we hardly ever take any time off.
Well, it's time to get back to work.
Yeah,
I know.
So
Sounds like,
we're back now. I'm back now. I just got back like the day before yesterday. So we're planning on how we're going to keep promoting our album and releasing different singles. And we have a lot of behind the scenes footage that
Oh,
we are
really?
going to start.
Yeah.
In the studio,
Amazing.
different things. People may start seeing some music videos from us, different cool stuff that we put together. We videoed the whole process of this pretty much, whether it was having people come in and film or just like iPhone style. So we have like a lot of really cool footage. We can't wait to show people about different songs and the whole process behind it.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, we are looking forward to breaking open the Pittsburgh market for you.
Oh, yeah. it'll be a
We're
lot
very
of
excited about
fun.
having you guys having the exclusive performance here in the Pittsburgh market. I cannot congratulate you enough. The album, it sounds like it's doing fantastic. It sounds like it's going to be a great time. We could not look forward more to the concert at the Strand Theater.
Oh, we're so excited about it. We can't wait. It's
Excellent.
going to be sweet.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having
thanks
us.
For having us.
All right.